Hello and welcome back to the Bourbon Bar. I'm Holden and today I'm going to be reviewing Ezra Brooks Cask Strength Single Barrel. So this is Ezra Brooks Cask Strength Single Barrel. This is my Festival Foods store pick, and it is 120 proof, and it is a straight Kentucky bourbon. I have never had any of the Ezra Brooks line as far as cask strength goes. I've had a few, but this will be definitely a newer one for me. I have the 1792 up there, but this hopefully should be something a little different. I don't know exactly what the mash bill is for this particular bottle. I will try to find it and put it somewhere up on the screen over here or over here. It is 6 years old. It was barreled in 2016, 510, and this is barrel number 1389984. It is for the Lux Road Distillers, Bardstown, Kentucky, and this is going to be a review. Okay, well, right away I'm noticing some fruity notes. It's not dark fruit though. It's more of an apple, like a red apple. Maybe the apple skins. Not too much proof on the nose comparatively to other barrel strengths that I've had, but overall I can tell that there's some proof in it. I'm getting a lot of brown sugar, typical bourbon notes in this. It does have a little bit of like a floral note, I'm thinking. Maybe a little bit grassy or like a fresh flower bed in the middle of summer. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. It's kind of got a good balance to it, I would say. But ooh, I just got Smarties on the nose. I know I said it wasn't sweet, but that particular smell really smelled like Smarties. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I mean it's something about it, like the Smartie dust when you take one, you smash it, you know, and then all that dust comes flying up. It's kind of what I'm getting there, just a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you how it tastes. Okay, so on the palate, there's a little bit of pepper on the back end, on the finish, but on the palate, it's got a good mouthfeel. There's some baking spices in there that I wasn't getting on the nose, but it is very sweet. And then on the finish, all that retro nasal, you're getting freshly crushed black pepper. I mean, it's very good. You can't really tell that it is barrel proof, barrel strength, cask strength. There's the words. But this is good. I mean, realistically, this bottle is about $55, and I overpaid a little bit for it, but that's because it's from Festival Foods. So what do you expect, you know? But it is sweet. I'm gonna let it open up a little bit, and I'll continue letting you guys know how it is after it opens up. So as it opens up, it's starting to develop a little bit more of those floral notes that I was talking about earlier. The sweetness of it is kind of dying down. It still has a little bit of that sweetness there, but overall, I mean, I'm getting more of those florally notes. Probably the things that are leading me into the baking spice and black pepper that I was getting on the palate. But it's smelling delicious. It's amazing bottle. I really do like the bottle shape of this and the label. I mean, it is very elegant. It's got their logo on the back, on the bottom of the bottle, and the bottle shape is almost like a Buffalo Trace type bottle shape around the neck area. But very, very nice bottle and presentation wise. I'm really thinking that hopefully this is one of two bottles that I picked up today. This one is the Cask Strength Ezra, and I also picked up a Rebel Cask Strength single barrel. Same store pick, Festival Foods, from the same people. So it'll be interesting to compare the two and let you guys know how much it differs. Oh yeah. That black pepper is just there on the finish. The mouthfeel of this is thicker and viscous, not like a pot still, but it is thicker than, you know, your typical lower proof things. You'll get that with the Cask Strength, but that freshly crushed black pepper is there on the finish and the retronasal, and you're really getting that flavor coming back up and breathing fire through your nose. And the baking spices, maybe even a little bit of nutmeg in there with the black pepper. Overall, this is delicious. I am glad that I bought it. The Festival Foods that I go to is, you know, some of your higher priced things, and I was trying to choose between a blackened Willet. That was $150, and these were about $50 a piece, so I decided to go with two of these bottles instead of one bottle that costed 3 times as much as one of these. But I am glad I went with this one because I'm not sure how the blackened Willet is going to hold up. I know there's been a couple of reviews on them. I haven't watched them yet. I try not to watch too many reviews before I do my own review, just so you guys know my honest opinion, not tainted by what I'm seeing from other people. But overall, this is delicious. Oh, right there, I'm getting a little bit of that floral note just whacking me in the face. We're gonna see how this smells on the hands here. There's a little bit of tobacco in there. That I'm noticing now that after doing that the tobacco note is really coming strong through the old hand drying technique there. Yeah, and I'm getting it in the glass now too. Now that I noticed it, it's funny, things like those little tricks can help you really determine the flavor of something like this. But yep, it's definitely that tobacco notes in there with the black pepper. I mean, sometimes things can get confusing as you try to decipher what your brain is picking out in the glass. But overall, this is a delicious bottle of bourbon, and maybe I'll go through it again with you guys once I have a little bit gone and let the bottle open up a little bit. Maybe I'll do a comparison video with the Rebel. But this is a damn good whiskey. I'm gonna go ahead and give this thing a grade. The Ezra Brooks Cask Strength Single Barrel Bourbon gets a B. The reason it's only getting a B is because for $55 you can get a lot of different things. One thing in particular is the 1920 from Old Forester. A 1920 from Old Forester, everyone knows that, you know, that's the cream of the crop when it comes to that price range. But and it's right around the same proof. It's 115. This is 120. But realistically, if I didn't want to finish all of my 1920 so fast, I wouldn't mind having a pour of this every once in a while. It's nice to have on the shelf for when I want a nice full-bodied, foolproof bourbon. But overall, I think it's very delicious. B is what I would give it, because if you don't have one on your shelf, I suggest you go and pick one up. You won't regret it. It's a nice whiskey. It tastes delicious, and it's a lot of those sweet notes at first, and it breaks into the darker tobacco and black peppery notes. So definitely go ahead and pick one of these up if you see it at your local store. And if it's a single barrel store pick, that's great. I find mine is amazing. It's delicious. Not quite A territory, but what really is A territory? B is where I put it. Maybe in the future I'll come back and review it and it'll change. I know that was a neck pour. Things change over time. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment in the comment section whether or not you found any of this at your stores, or if you were looking for some tasting notes, if you had the same tasting notes that I did in your store pick. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm looking for subscribers. I can always use more subscribers, and if you're watching this, that means if you watched it this far, let's be honest, you probably should subscribe to the channel, because I got more content like this coming on the way, and I've got another video or two before this, so you'll be able to watch this review, and hopefully the other ones will help you out. So that being said, have a great rest of your evening, or morning, or afternoon, whatever it is, and I'll see you in the next glass.